Yeah, we almost killed our Twitter API, but it's live now. So, yeah, everything is pretty smooth.
Nice, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, no, it's really cool to see all the builders. Like it's kind of like when I tell people it's been kind of like I'll be honest, it's been a little bit difficult because like all people really have is the airdrop farming portal and like the bridging and like kind of like the blast website. But like when I tell people like how much stuff is coming, it's kind of hard because I know everyone's just been cooking, right? Like behind the scenes, everyone's just been building, building, building. But I think like over the next like couple months, people are gonna really be surprised. I actually in my opinion, I think Blast is one of the biggest dark horses as far as the L2s. And when I say dark horses, I think like there's a lot of attention economy on it, but in some senses it's still under the radar because it just does it's not on mainnet yet, right? So like when it does launch and it has all these people that have been building on it, and it's got all this TVL and it moves into mainnet, I think you're going to see a lot of people bridging over. And plus too, you've got the native yield aspect, right? Like you literally earn yield just for having your tokens on Blast. I mean, that's we've never really seen that. I think Manta like kind of copied it or did something, but I think correct me if I'm wrong, Blast News. I want to go to you. What's the differentiator? Blast offers both stables and ETH, right? For the yield, is that how it works? Is that the
Yes, sure. The biggest difference is that Ethereum is staked through Lido, so you get the native yield from the staking, since that now Ethereum is proof of stake, while the stablecoin, you get the yield because it's deposited through MakerDAO and their vaults. So this is the biggest difference.
Oh, amazing. Okay, got you, got you. Now, yeah, it's really interesting. Like, what's the tally now? How much TVL do they have bridged over? What's it at?
No, just the beginning, so not really high, just 1,300 millions.
1.3 billion.
Yeah,
That's what you
is the
said.
TVL of Blast for now.
Wow, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Like that's
testnet, they
insane.
call it.
Yeah,
They call it testnet.
yeah, that's insane. We got some people coming up. Let's see. We got crypto
Yeah,
miner
because
coming.
what is fun is that all the hard rock farmer, all the one that want to invest for real in the ecosystem will bridge just in the last days. So this is probably just the beginning.
Yeah, it's probably gonna build, right? So like I've had my eye on Blast for a long time. I've been building in the ecosystem. I've been trying making some good relationships with everybody on there and talking to a lot of different projects as well. So like the main reason I wanted to start doing these spaces is because like there's a lot of like internal talk from like the developer side, um, and like just so you guys know, like nobody's like paying me or giving me anything to do this. I'm just doing this because I actually have been really interested in this blockchain. Um, so basically, the thing that's really interesting about this Blast in particular to me is the fact that there's there's like so much attention on it, and the reason why I wanted to do these spaces is because while there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, there's nobody that's really kind of like speaking to like the average kind of like person, like as far as like doing daily spaces and stuff like that. So I want to really start doing like community building, and really kind of like doing daily spaces that are focused around Blast or just people that are going to be advocates of the Blast ecosystem, right? So that's kind of like the main purpose of these spaces. So if anybody has any questions, anybody wants to come up, talk. I mean, we're not like the Blast team, but we're Blast community and Blast builders. So basically, we'll give you information the best of our ability, right? So if anyone wants to come up, request, asking questions. Average, what's your opinion on Blast, bro? You've always got some good takes.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about this a couple of times. Like, to me, when you see people like Pac-Man that have kind of a history of being really successful at capturing attention in the market, that's always a safe bet for me, right? Like, and it's no different with Blast. Like he announced Blast, and just $1 billion moved instantly from other places in the market to uh, like being locked on Blast. So I think if you're building, or if you're trying to anticipate where the next move is, you have to consider when you see not only just like someone that's successful at moving massive amounts of people to certain places, um, but you see kind of the commitment that people have made with their feet and their dollars already, by going and locking up their money on the chain. So I think it's going to be big.
Yeah, there's a ton of projects. Like there's a ton of like DeFi projects, and like the way I envision it is, I think there's going to be a ton of degens. I'm really looking for. I want to talk to some of the meme coins. I want to ask Blast News. I'm gonna go to you. What kind of meme coins do we have coming? Because like I have a huge. Oh, he just fell down. Okay. There you go. He's back up. All right. Look, what kind of meme coins do we have coming to Blast? Do you have any that you can talk about that like you've talked to? Because I'm a huge meme coin trader, and I have a trading group of like 1,500 like people that love to degen. So if you have any, insight on that.
Yeah, sure. I don't know how much should I say, but yeah, we are between friends here. So yeah, there are already two winners, I would say. One is Blastoise from our friend Shiba. They are backed by a big DAO. I would bet on them. I hope I can bet on them. I'm planning to find a way to buy as soon as possible. The other one is Pumpit, is made by Lumdat. He's in our group, in the
Oh,
developers group. So he's really big on crypto Twitter. So I will say that
the Wazzies, yeah.
yeah,
That's like the Wazzies, yeah. Loom Dart. I
yeah,
think I know who you're
exactly,
talking about.
exactly. If you own,
Yeah.
their plan is to make like a fair launch and give an airdrop of this meme coin to the owner of the Wasi NFT. These are the true
Nice.
meme coin. I would bet on it because they will be winner. Like not a financial advice,
Nice.
but
That's cool. So Loom Dart, and you said Blastoise
yeah,
and
Blastoise.
Pump It.
Yeah, Blastoise is from this guy Blue DAO.
Bolt.
It's called.
Bolt. We're max bidding on Bolt day one.
Vault.
Bolt.
Okay. Nice.
Yo, but
You
it's gonna
said
be
Vault.
insane, dude. It's gonna be insane. There's actually Telegram bots where you can create coins like on the spot. All you gotta go is to a DEX and add liquidity, and you've got a coin. Like it's that easy.
On what's it called again? What's the name of the project?
Uh Blasty bot and Cryptify. Two of those bots, both of those bots, you can create coins on Telegram.
Oh,
Just
nice,
just
nice.
like
That's
boom
awesome.
up and create them, and then you can go to Dexes and add liquidity and trade and see all that shit.
Oh,
Dexes
sick.
like
Nice.
Thruster or Monoswap or Rogue or Ring. Those are all like legit projects that are coming up.
Amazing, amazing. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I
Bolt,
see.
day one.
There's so many that I haven't heard of any of them. Like, I mean, I've seen them, but like, I've just been so focused on my own stuff that I haven't really had a chance to. Oh, dude, Twitter's being weird right now. It's kicking people off. I want to go to Graham. What's up, man? You just came up. How you doing?
I'm good, man. Yeah, I'm feeling this whole blast thing too. Like, and then you got like with these meme coins, yeah, like to me, like meme coins and like SocialFi, they kind of like play together. And I think like, being able to buy people's like tokens in a way, sort of, and like especially when you're like putting them on blast. And I think that like that may become part of the jargon and promotion and having a SocialFi on the blast network, you know. I think could work. You know what I mean? I think it's going. I feel like it feels like we're early. I feel those vibes. It feels like things are organized. It's still
Yeah.
only on the test net, so yeah, I'm liking it.
Are you? Did you bridge over ETH into the airdrop? Are you participating in that?
Yeah, I'm doing the Sepolia blast thing with on the at the faucet and things like that, and then that way.
Nice, nice. Yeah, no, I bridged over a couple ETH too, and it's funny because I keep thinking about bridging over more because I'm like, damn, this thing's gonna ramp up. This airdrop's gonna ramp up. That's gonna be huge for the Blast ecosystem too, because there's gonna be this huge liquidity injection, and by that time the mainnet will be probably out for about I don't know, like 3 or 4 months at least. So like it'll kind of have its feet under it, and then we'll move it to like Blast actually having a token. That's actually a good question that I wanted to ask. Maybe Blast News. I want to go to you. Like, have they said like the purpose of the token? The Blast token is going to be the gas token, or is there any kind of like utility behind it? Have they given any info on that?
Still nothing is public about it, and they asked to don't speak publicly. So
Ah,
let's avoid for now. For the next episode, we will talk about this.
oh, nice, nice, nice. Okay, sounds good. All right, I'm gonna go to the real OG. What's going on? Nice ape you got there with the Bitcoin glasses. What's happening? Welcome to the stage. And your mic is muted. And your mic is muted. And you're removed. Okay. Well, sorry. It's like people come up and then they don't say anything. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe engagement farming or whatever. So Mel, what do you know about Blast? Have you had a chance to check it out?
I have not. I have your notifications on and I've seen you tweet about it. So that's why I came to these spaces today, because I know nothing about it's a chain, right?
Yeah, so it's an L2, right? So it's like it'd be like an Optimism or like a ZK Sync or obviously they're not the same, but they're meant to scale Ethereum.
Right.
They give like faster speeds, cheaper transactions, and then they also have like unique qualities, right? Like so, the cool thing about Blast is like just for like operating on the chain, like let's say you bridge your ETH over, you literally get like yield for having your ETH over there.
Oh wow.
So like, yeah, so it's pretty cool. Like, and it's if you think about it, like if the products like get to a point where they're really quality products on Blast, then like the choice will be simple because if you can bridge back and forth easily, then it's going to be why wouldn't you want to have your money somewhere where it's actually earning for you doing nothing, right? Just for sitting in your wallet type of
Right.
thing, right? So it's pretty cool. I like it.
That's okay. Wait. So I'm a little confused. So it's not like Soul where you bridge and you just have like your soul. This is you bridge over, you actually start earning just for
Yeah,
staying on the chain.
so it's like okay, so you're gonna have like Blast ETH, right? So like you would bridge over your regular ETH, and then you would bridge it over to like Blast ETH, and it would work the same way. You would still use your MetaMask and all that, but
Gotcha.
like you would just be earning yield just for having like your coins in your wallet, basically, which is a pretty cool concept, right?
Right.
So yeah,
That's actually
so
pretty
it's and
cool.
it's gonna be a full blockchain too. There's gonna be all kinds of different like dApps and all kinds of cool stuff
Awesome.
to check out.
Are there any
Yeah.
memes already on that chain or not yet?
I, yeah, there's a couple that are coming out, like Blastoise, he was saying, and then the other one is Pump It or something. But I imagine once it launches, there's going to be a ton of memes, like a crazy amount of memes. I mean, I feel like the degens are going to flock over there because degens are always looking where they can make more money.
Always.
Yeah, yeah. So I've been like telling my trading group, sorry guys, but getting a call. I'm just trying to raise awareness and like spread the message of it because it's not too far off. Like it's coming in like I don't know what 20 days.
Yeah, 20 days.
It's crazy.
20 days to prep
Yeah, I mean
before
we've
making
been
money
on
over
it for a
there.
while. Like we've been like paying attention to it for months and months, but like to a lot of people, like they don't even realize it's coming in 20 days. So that's
Yeah, I mean, this is my first time like actually learning about it. So thank you for putting me up on game.
no, you're welcome. Hold on, we got someone else coming up. Here we go. Crypto Ninja.
Blast News, have you guys seen any like really cool utility projects that are kind of like innovative, like something that we maybe haven't seen before on an L2?
Yeah, good question. So there are many good projects. For example, in the per sector, there are some big innovative. Like one project is called EasyX. They are making some really cool UX for trading new payers, like interesting stuff. Give a look. Another one is called a Particle. They allow seems crazy to hear. Still not sure is real because seems too good to be true, but. Their idea is to allow leverage trading on every V3 pool. So one of the DEX will be Thruster, and they are already in partnership with them, and seems that they will allow you to trade the leverage at every shitcoin, every meme coin.
That's sweet. Particle is cool. I was checking them out. I think they got a really cool product. I like stuff that innovates. Like when you're innovating, that you're on the right track, right? Like if you're doing stuff that not like, because if you think about it, like everything in crypto, right? Like it has some type of inspiration, right? Like every blockchain is like an improved fork or a modified fork of another blockchain, or like every dApp is like an improved fork of something that's been successful. But I like it when people like take something and then they put like a fresh spin on it and then they do stuff that's never really been done before. So I'm interested to see what they do. Like they look really cool. Hey, we got Pinky. What up, Pinky? What's going on?
Yo, what up, man? What up, what up?
Do you want straws, both these?
What are you up to?
Just one's good. Nothing much, just getting coffee right now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Starbucks?
Thank you.
Yep,
Thank
good
you.
one.
Yeah,
Oh,
thanks.
he's still working at
I'm in, bro.
McDonald's.
Nah, bro, I was getting some Starbucks at like 4 o'clock. I'm just a caffeine crackhead. Like
Nice.
10 cups a day, bro. Yeah, what are we talking about, bro? What blast shit are we talking about? What's going on?
Well, we're just talking about.
I'm investing
we don't
heavy
really have
into
a topic.
everything
We're just
blast.
talking about everything.
My 4-year-old's in the car too. Yeah, dude, I'm investing into everything blast. I don't care what it is.
Really?
I think blast is gonna. Yep. I don't care, bro. Just send it my way. I'll invest into it. I don't give a shit. I'll take it all.
Okay.
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
I've seen nothing but bullish stuff come out of there, man. I see, and it's ramping up too. Plus, not to mention, there's like $100 billion locked into the L2 already, so that never hurts.
Yeah.
Can we
That's
talk
great.
about
There's gonna be
something not blast related for a second?
Sure, go for it.
What happened with Solana today?
Got blasted.
Got blasted. Got blasted.
Nah, man, it does. Yeah, Solana went down, huh?
Does anybody know
I mean,
like
it's not.
what the reason for the outage was?
I don't know, man. Nobody knows, huh?
It's kind of a big deal, right?
Yeah. Like when the blockchain stops, that's not good. But I mean, the thing is that's like part of tech, though, right? Like sometimes things happen, so it's like you can't like if as long as they get it fixed and like nobody lost funds, like you got to let them kind of do their thing. They've done amazing stuff so far, so I don't really want to shit on them, but that shit's crazy.
Dude,
Wild, right?
everybody's so hooked on like meme coining over there that they don't care what happened. They're just waiting for everything to get back to normal. No one's even asking questions.
That's kind of true. I want to go to Crypto Ninja. What's up, man? Welcome to the stage. What do you got? What do you got for us? Give us the alpha.
And there you have it.
Wow, you
heard it
really
here
are
first.
a ninja. You really are a ninja with that stealth reply. But like, I just don't understand like why people come up and don't say anything. All right,
Yeah, they're just engagement farming, bro.
remove from speakers, bro.
Here he comes. You're gonna say something.
No, he's not saying anything.
No, maybe not. Tricked me by took off the mic thing, the mic symbol. Tricked me.
He's a ninja.
I'll keep talking.
There you go.
What were you guys? I missed what
You know
guys were
what?
talking
You know
about
what?
earlier.
I take
What's
that
going
back.
on?
I think Twitter or whatever is messing up because it showed that he had his mic off, like he wasn't muted, and it showed that he had it on, but he wasn't speaking. But it might just be the way that X kind of like is just always fucking up. Hold on one second. I apologize if it was just X messing up, bro. You can come back up. Let's see. All right, so it says it's adding him now. We'll give that a little bit and see what's up. So
what do you guys? I got a question. What do you guys think about gaming? How big do you guys really think gaming is going to be at this point on like Web3 gaming?
Hello.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I'm new to Blast. I'm just trying to know what Blast Network is all about.
Oh, you're new to Blast? Yeah, so it's basically an L2, a layer 2, and it's going to offer like native yield, meaning when you bridge your coins over, you can earn yield from having your coins on the chain. And it's got like a really experienced team that's had successful projects in the past. If you're familiar with Blur, it's the same team behind Blur, and this is their blockchain. So we're looking for big things to come from Blast. I like the name too. The name just kind of sticks with you.
All right. Yeah, I just want to know more. Anyway, I will just stick with you guys first.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you have any questions? Just let me know. Yeah, but what was your question, Pinky? Sorry.
I was gonna say, like, obviously the buzzword this, like, I guess for the past year has been like crypto gaming, right? Web3 gaming. We haven't seen anything really launch like yet that's been like massive this like upcoming cycle. So I'm saying, like, how big because you know how it goes, man. Everybody says everything's gonna be so big. You got to see some games actually. You see me? Can you hear my boy in the background?
He's like singing.
Yeah,
it's just the cutest thing to hear him just in the background.
Sings in the background, bro. He's just chilling, bro. My 4-year-old probably knows more about DeFi than most like 30-year-olds, bro. He hears me all day talking about it.
Hey,
But
Graham.
no, I was gonna say, like, with the gaming, yeah, chime in, bro, because I don't. I think we're gonna see some big games, but I think it's gonna be kind of flooded all at once too, because it seems like a lot of them are like launching all at the same time, right? And 1, 2, 3. Like, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with it.
Yeah.
Jump in, Graham.
What's up, Graham? What's going on, bro?
Now I was gonna say that with the games, I think the name game is gonna be big on Blast too. I've been messing around with this Blast naming system, and locking down a whole bunch of names. I think that's because yeah, Pac-Man and all them, the whole blur thing. Like, I do believe in this blockchain, but yeah, you want to get organized too.
Yeah, like you mean the ENS services and stuff? Is that what you're
Yeah,
talking about?
there's a Blast naming system they got where you can like go to the faucet, get some Sepolia, bridge it over, and then like register names and whatnot.
Oh,
It's like
cool.
ENS, but it's for the Blast network.
So is it BNS? Is that what they
I
call it?
guess it says the name on Twitter is Blast naming system. I'll pin it to the top when I find it.
Oh yeah, give it a pin. Yeah, anything cool. If you're a speaker, just pin it up to the top. Anything that you're bullish on,
I'm
whatever.
gonna be honest,
Yeah,
bro. That's a better name than ENS. Like the Blast naming system, it's just like you're not. There's no
yeah,
confusion what that is, right? It's just a
yeah.
naming. I don't have to name it all kinds of weird shit.
That's true. I've never really been a guy that got into the ENSs and like all of those things because
Oh,
I like
you don't want
privacy.
people to
So
know
like,
exactly who you are. You don't want people to know exactly who you are with your wallets full of billions of dollars.
I'm just a privacy guy. So like, I have like multiple wallets. I don't want everyone just always watching my wallets, even though they most of the time they figure it out. Um, so yeah, no, I've never been into it, but like maybe I'll check it out. I know that like a lot of people like didn't they do it like the Ethereum one? Didn't they do it like a big airdrop like a while ago or something that everyone made some money on? Um, that's another thing I want to touch on is like airdrops on Blast are going to be crazy. There's a bunch of airdrops coming. Um, I guess I want to go to Blast News. Like, there's probably like multiple airdrops. Which ones are you kind of looking most forward to as far as airdrops go?
Yeah, so linked to what you said before, one thing that what will be big is if you bridged on Blast, if you bridge from Ethereum to Blast right now that is testnet, you will not only get the points from Blast, but many projects decided to give an airdrop to the depositors. So probably the yield from depositing on Blast will be already big, but then okay, so one airdrop is the Blast one, then you will get other airdrops depositing, and then using the testnet and then the mainnet, because remember there will be 3 months between the launch of the mainnet and the Blast token launch. In these 3 months, using the protocol will give you more points, and so kind of every project is getting a token, and kind of every project is getting an airdrop to the users.
You know
So
what? I want to I'm a everyone knows that I'm a big degen, right? And everybody knows that I have like a big meme coin trading community where we're always like talking about all different chains and stuff. But I also want to focus on like actually getting to know a lot of the different people and just having a place where everyone can talk about whatever and even like they can go shill their project or they can talk about it and people can come learn about it and we can do like all kinds of different stuff. So I'm gonna actually make like a community. I think I'll probably my buddy was actually making it for me. I'm gonna post like a just a community driven kind of trading group where we can look at projects and all that kind of stuff. And like if Blast News has something he wants to show me or he wants to post one of his tweets, we can post it in there. And there'll be a lot more like kind of people being able to like push like what they're doing into there. Obviously, we're going to moderate it and stuff, but I think that since I already have 2 pretty successful trading groups on Telegram, I'm going to open one up. So like, if anybody wants, I'll probably like give you a like a link or whatever. I don't know. Let me check if I can get something made. But yeah, I want to do something where like we can start doing some community building. As far as like people that want to like talk about projects and like not just on like spaces, or you can just go into a Telegram and you can talk to people or ask questions to other community members, right? Not just the projects. and then people can go in there and just talk about like different things, and you know, like where they're doing well on, where they're earning good yields, like which protocol they like. And I really want it to be like just a community driven, like community channel. So I'm gonna probably see if I can't get a link for something. It only takes a second. My buddy was gonna make one, so it'll just be like kind of an extension of my own trading group, but it'll just be focused on Blast because my other trading group focuses on everything. But I think it would be cool to just have one focus on Blast because I am so heavy in the ecosystem. Oh, we got my buddy Luke coming up. What's up? There he is. What's going on, Luke? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stage. He's really good dude.
Oh, it would help if I unmuted myself.
Yo.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. What's going on?
All right. Simple things, man. I'm easily fooled. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Thanks for coming up.
Excellent. Yeah. No, I just saw this pop up on my feed and thought I'd pop past and say hello. Obviously, big supporter of EasyX and excited what's coming down the pipeline for that and with what's happening in the Blast ecosystem too. I've got a question to some of the Blast maxis and the guys that would probably know more than I do about Blast itself. And that is, what's the anticipation or the expectation around DeFi, TVL, and how do we see that sort of sector coming along? Potentially, you know, and RWA is a subsector of that. Is there any sort of are there any thoughts around that?
I think Blast News would be a good one on that. He's been basically covering like all the projects, like as far as like RWAs and DeFi. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, many protocols and DeFi, like the perp sector is crowded. For sure, if you will want to trade leveraged, Blast will be the place to move. We will see big influx there. Some dexes, Launchpad, lending. There is some platform I spoke today with this project. It's called the Orbit, I think. Let me check. There are so many projects. They are backed by many big VC. There is a Coinbase venture in the middle. So yeah, even the DeFi hub would be pretty big. Like there is no sector missing. It's announced this Big Bang challenge.
How many projects are there? How many projects are there in total so far?
In my dashboard, I have more than 90 projects, but I'm trying to put them only like at least mid quality. I'm sure that they applied in the Big Bang challenge around 200 projects.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
It just testnet.
Yeah. Insane. Yeah, that's a good start. You know, like most blockchains,
if you think about what was in the testnet of Solana or of Arbitrum, what do you remember about that? So seems
not that
really
many,
good start.
really. Yeah, well, I think the landscape is evolved as well, right? Like there's been a lot of people that have had projects on other chains and stuff that are kind of now looking at Blast as like a new home, right? So like I think that's also something that's really cool. And you know, like one of the things that I remember I was talking to you about this like a little while back is like I feel like Blast is going to prioritize the native projects, as they should, you know, like the native projects that are native to Blast. I think that makes a lot of sense for them. While L2s are meant to scale Ethereum, like the protocols that are like living on top of the blockchain, I think that those ones being prioritized makes a lot of sense, especially if you're a brand new blockchain. We all saw what happened with GMX, right? Like when they launched on Arbitrum, they basically were pushing most of the volume on Arbitrum, and a big reason why a lot of people went over to Arbitrum, right? So, yeah,
100%. What you said is the same that Pacman and the whole team think. I got calls with them and other projects, and for example, the trading bot through Telegram. Okay, is gonna come Banana Gun bot, but we have native Tornado Blast. Tornado Blast started building in the first days. The first days already in December, and when the guys were a little bit worried from the arrival of Banana Gun bot, but Pacman said that the main priorities is to advantage the native protocols, because what give an edge to a chain is not to have the like seventh version of SushiSwap or of Curve, but is to have new native protocol. Because watch just on base chain, for example, they just have one native protocol that is like Friends Tech. They like one protocol made the whole chain. So imagine here if we can have 10 good native protocol, can be really a game changer.
Yeah,
I mean,
you know, like that's like a more holistic approach. Yeah, like a grassroots approach, but I think it pays off in the long run. Go ahead, Luke. My bad.
I was just going to say the reason why I ask is because, and Coco, you know this, but we're building an RWA bridge right now, which is kind of akin to like a Maple, Centrifuge, Goldfinch, real world lending, private credit platform. And it's in dev, and I've got to make the decision on where we end up deploying first in the next few weeks, because we're launching in May. Blast is on the radar for sure, as is Arbitrum and a couple others as well. But I just wanted to sort of get a handle on what you guys thought, because we expect that there's going to be a lot of liquidity borrowing needs, like about $150 million worth in the first 12 months. I just want to make sure that we have the throughput and we have the community in the market there to support that. So I'm just sort of weighing up the different factors.
I think the native yield concept falls into play too, with like the borrowing and stuff, right? Because if you have pools of some sort, I don't know exactly how the rundown is, that you can offer extra incentives to the people, right? Which is something that other chains don't offer. So it's pretty interesting from that aspect, you know?
Yeah, I might dig into it. I might have a chat with you offline, Coco, and pick your brains on it. But cheers, guys. Good stuff.
Of course, man. I appreciate it, Luke. Yeah, so Luke is actually a really cool guy. He's actually helped me a lot with some of the stuff we've been doing some of the stuff we've been building on Blast. And like, you know, one of the things that I really honestly excites me about Blast, and you know, that's another reason why I want to do these spaces like more frequently, is because I feel like when you can be early at something, right? Like think about it. Let's just take the broader crypto space in general, right? Let's just look at crypto as a whole. Like, what's the main goal, right? Let's say you're just a trader, not a builder, right? What's the main goal? You want to be early, right? You want to be early to things. You want to get an edge, right? So like if you're a builder or you're a project and you can be early to a chain and kind of grow and scale with that chain, you put yourself in a good position. So like I get excited when I see a new chain that's innovating and doing stuff that like hasn't really been done to the extent that they're doing, and then also has a team that's already proven that they're successful with their prior project, right? That basically turned into the number one platform in the industry for that style of platform, which was Blur. And then you see them going for a blockchain, and you see like the type of people that are on Blur, and you know those are the degens. Those are like you know the people that are on X, the people that are trading, you know, NFT floor trading, doing all that kind of stuff. I think that you're going to have a lot of bleed over from the Blur people that are, and I think NFTs and like assets and all different types of like trading and meme coins. I think all of that stuff has a place on Blast, and I think, and obviously I'm saying a lot of thinks here, but I definitely think that this can be like a degen playground, but also, you know, like they are using the OP stack, and that's proven to be a really powerful L2 that a lot of people like using. So yeah, I just see a lot of like really, really advantageous factors for like building early on Blast and being one of those projects that kind of grow with the chain and scale with the chain. So I think a lot of people see the same kind of view that I have, and that's why so many people are planning on deploying there. So I want to go to Pinky real quick. Oh no, go ahead, Blast.
Yeah, was to add what you said is I agree on that, and you have two big edge. One if you're a builder, and one if you are just a trader. Like let's start as a builder. As a builder, is if you start when the chain start, for example, you are in touch with all the other builders. And if you watch, for example, Arbitrum, they distributed a lot of grants, a lot of airdrops, and if you were early there, they made like a round table with all the initial projects, and they decided who to give the grants. So if you are early in a chain, basically you direct the grants, you can get big advantages on that side. If you are a trader, let's say the meme coin that we mentioned earlier, Blastoise. What's the biggest risk when you trade shit coins? is that you don't know if they will rug or not. But if you're really early in a system, like I'm trying to be in Blast, you know the founder. Like you start having call with them and you see that it's like 3 months that they're building. You see that they hired the market maker, that they spoke with the centralized exchange. It becomes harder for them to scam, to rug, and it's easier for you to have this edge that you already remove the rug from the possibilities. And I think this can be a big advantage to trade.
Yeah, I think so too. You know what? Another thing that I think it was you that pointed out to me when we were talking the other day that's interesting about Blast, because you can compare like TVL, right? And like what you said is makes a lot of sense. Is there's hard assets that are bridged over to Blast, right? You've got the ETH and you have the stable coin, right? And then you see some of these other TVLs on these other chains, but a lot of that is inflated by like meme coins, like a bunch of these other coins that are adding to the TVL, but they're basically like it's not hard assets, right? Like Blast has 1.3 billion of hard assets, which is ETH and stablecoin, like sitting there waiting, on the chain. And then they always come at, like when people give me feedback, like on the other side of the spectrum, where they're like, well, as soon as they release they let the people get their ETH back, they're going to just take it and move it out of the ecosystem. Well, yeah, maybe some of them will, but think of this: if you had your ETH that you bridged over for like a couple months or whatever, and we're just waiting and earning points for an airdrop, and you knew that you were going to keep earning them, and the airdrop wasn't right away, and then you were earning yield on your ETH for just letting it sit there and keep earning ETH, what would you do? Would you move your ETH out, or would you sit there and keep earning points, the original reason why you bridged your ETH over, right?
Bro,
So like,
it's
I don't
marketing
think they're going to move
101,
it back,
bro.
honestly.
The longer you make somebody keep their money into something, the more connected they are to it, the more they learn about the project, the less likely, with every day that goes by, that's one day less likely that they're going to pull their money out. So it's brilliant to do it that way, right? You keep people's money locked up for 6 months. They've already written most of that off. They're not even thinking about pulling that money out at
It's
this
kind
point,
of true, bro.
right? Because it's just the way it works, man. It doesn't matter what business it is. Everybody knows you get the money up front. Once you get the money up front, you're good.
That's kind of true, bro. That's a really good DJ perspective. I agree with you. Like, and I mean, and they got a little bit of fun about that at the beginning, but at the end of the day, like they've just delivered and put like a lot of stuff out and just really been really helpful. We're in like private, like Slack. The builders are all in private Slack with like the team and stuff. It's really cool to see how like hands on they're taking it, and that's not an easy task to be able to be hands on with hundreds of projects, right? So they're really taking the time to take like a hands on approach with their ecosystem, which is something that you don't see a lot of the times with these big blockchains, right? So I personally am a guy that likes the grassroots nature of kind of the way they're approaching it, but I also am really bullish on like, so think about it, like you invest in something. Like most of the time we invest in the person, right? We invest in the man or the woman when we invest in a project, right? So like I want to invest in winners. And that's why I'm like investing my time and the stuff I'm building into Blast because of Pac-Man. Because I know that what he's done with his previous product has been a success. So that's all I can really judge people on. Like on the internet, you're gonna see opinions, you're gonna see people saying one way, the other way. But at the end of the day, the men lie, women lie, numbers don't, right? Like we can just look at cold hard facts, and what he did was successful, right? So like I'm gonna bet on somebody that's a winner when it comes to something that I've put like my blood, sweat, and tears into, and that's kind of my reasoning for building on Blast. Um, what's your thoughts, Average? I want to go to you if you're still there.
I mean, yeah, I'm curious to know like what kind of incentives, like have you guys seen any incentive programs they're offering for like grants and shit to build on the chain?
Well, I think 50% of the airdrop goes to developers.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
50% of the whole airdrop goes to people that are developing on chain.
That's
Yes, sir.
that's correct. Yeah.
That's pretty big.
Right.
Are they doing any kind of like cash incentives, like grants?
I haven't really checked into that, but I'm not sure.
No, there is a competition. It's called a Big Bagger Challenge. It started a few weeks ago and is gonna last until a few weeks. And based on the ranking that you will get in this competition, this is based by judgment from the Blast team. Based on your ranking, you will get a percentage higher or lower of the blast airdrop that will arrive May. So it's not a cash incentive, but it's a blast token incentive. So something like Blur is like the native token on the chain.
That's cool. It's something. Like, I mean, it's better than what Base sounds better than what Base was doing. Base is giving people like $1,500 grants to develop. It's like your Coinbase. You're really gonna
$1,500, bro? Are you
give
serious?
people $1,500 to build on your chain?
Bro, with $1,500, you can buy like a ticket to the Super Bowl. That's about it. You know,
Bro,
or maybe not even that.
$1,500. You can't even update your socials on all
Dude,
the.
that's how much it costs to bridge your ETH over to Base.
Yo, there's a funny story about that. I was when we were in at Art Basel. I went to the Coinbase house and I was like buying some swag, and it lit. So I was like, you had to pay on Base for the swag, and was like trying to buy a couple things for me and Ashua in there, and to bridge to ETH to Base while I was in there trying to buy that swag, it was like $400 to bridge to Base. It was wild.
It's funny.
They were so flustered. They were like, at first they were really excited because it was like their first customer, and then when they realized like it was trying to charge $400, they were so embarrassed, bro. I felt bad for them. They ended up just like giving me like a $400 credit.
What? Did a ghost walk in the room or something? You guys all quiet? What the fuck, man? No. Oh, we got Crypto Ninja waving his hand. What's up, bro? What's going on, man?
I'm trying to say that. So if I deploy smart contracts on Blast network, I will be eligible for developer rewards. And is it too late to do that?
It's not late. The point is that it's not just based on just deploying a smart contract, because for sure, like the goal of the Blue or Blast team is not to get just random developers, but to get high quality project. So the reward that you will get will be based on your ranking in this big bang competition. So if you are a good dev, you have a team, and you plan to build something serious, you will get a reward. You will get probably a lot of rewards, but it's not just a cash grab where you can just deploy random contract and get money. Not so easy.
About the community rewards and stuff. So are you guys like, let me say, your criteria, is it based on the volume of your transaction? Do you guys have something like a testnet where someone can bridge it or Sapole to your chain? Like, is there anything like that?
Yeah, sure. Actually, we are in the testnet season, so there is a set testnet where you can bridge exactly as you say the Sepolia if, and you can already try to go on many different platforms. For example, EasyX as a testnet, Tornado Blast that is in the crowd as a testnet, many projects as a testnet.
Okay, that would be really cool. So you guys are still, your gals is still on, because I would like to bring my community to this project. You know, I'm from
Yeah, sure.
African community, so I would like to
Yeah,
bring community to here.
what do you mean when you say community? Do you build projects or is like people that use projects?
No. Like, I'm from the African community, so we really like to explore this new project and know what they're all about. So
Yeah, man.
really,
Awesome.
yeah, thanks.
That's awesome, man. Thanks for coming up. And like, this is the exact reason why I'm doing these spaces, is because I want to onboard new people that might not have heard of Blast. Like, we are all so ingrained in the chain and we've been following it for the longest time and we're hyper focused on it. But you got to remember, there's a lot of people that this might be their first time even hearing about Blast, right? So that's the whole purpose of doing, spaces like this, is to onboard new people into the ecosystem. With that said, me and my buddy, we kind of just did this on the fly. I just posted in the Jumbotron. I'm gonna make like I'm pretty good at running like degen groups. Like my shitcoins are fun. Anyone can tell you like that's a pretty awesome group that I have. So I'm gonna do one for Blast. So yeah, if you guys want to go, I just posted the link to the TG up in the Jumbotron. And yeah, it's just gonna be Blast focused, but we're gonna be degenning, we're gonna be memeing, we're gonna just be messing around, talking about everything Blast. So if you guys want to come in there and check it out, we're gonna start building like a community group. Yeah, just focused on Blast. What up, Possum? We got Possum in here. What up, Possum? What's going on?
Hi guys, sorry, just a second. I just heard DJing and I requested immediately.
Exactly. Let's
And then
go.
I heard someone say good quality projects only, and I was like, oh damn. Nah, I apologize. I'm sure I've missed this, and I definitely heard you talking about Blast, but I guess I would love to hear you repeat again why you think it's so good for DJing, because I am interested.
Okay, so here's the reason why it's good for degenning, right? In my opinion, is I think that well, it's simple things, and you know, Pinky had some good like reasons why he thought it was, but like to be honest with you, my reasoning is quite simple. The name is really easy to remember. It sounds like something that could be like a degen chain. It also has like a ton of people building on it, so there's going to be a lot of token velocity moving all over the place. There's a lot of attention economy, and like the type of attention economy that is all over crypto Twitter, right? Everybody's heard of it. You've got big people talking about it, and it's all like the NFT people. It's all the people that basically run crypto Twitter are bridging their stuff over to Blast. So I think it's going to be a degen playground. And I think that with a bull run in front of us, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So
What's the fee situation?
so it's going to be cheap. It's like it'll be like optimism. Like that's an L2 that's really fast.
Nice. Because as you know,
Yeah.
Solana, we had a little bit of a Solana hiccup last night, so I think people are very open right now to discussing other chain opportunities. So yeah, I will definitely be joining that group and speaking to a lot of people and asking them if they figured out smart contracts on Blast yet.
Yeah. So
Well, like think about this, Possum. The guys that are creating Blast are the same guys that brought Blur, that are behind Blur, right? So it's going to be immediately full of degens, like hardcore degens. Just imagine the shit coining that's going to happen there first week. There's going to be some ridiculous shit coins popping off.
The shit coining is going to be next level.
Say less. Say less. No.
Well,
Sounds
like
great.
that's the most bullish shit to me, right? So for one, they're gonna have over 2 billion locked up, ETH bridged over by the time it launches. You're gonna have that last influx of people flooding in to try to get to that airdrop, right? Then you have the guys that run Blur, who they've already proven they're successful as hell. They basically killed OpenSea, which was like a fucking titan, right? They basically killed it, so they know how to take over. You have all those type of people who are the most vocal people on Twitter and like across the internet. Whether or not they're like the richest people, they're the loudest people, right? They're gonna be talking about it nonstop. The attention economy is gonna be all focused in that direction, and that brings money, right? And then for degenning, it's like that demographic is gonna be there automatically because they already bridged over their ETH. They're gonna be sitting there waiting to spend it.
Sounds good. No, thank you for dropping the alpha, guys. I think sometimes these spaces are really good because there's just so much to learn in this space, and sometimes it can be overwhelming. So when you have people that you trust and that you like do shit with frequently, explaining this stuff in a way that you understand and saying that they have faith in the people behind it, that's all you need to hear, really. So it really helps.
There's a project, Possum, that I know. There's a project called EasyX. This project is gonna literally like change the way that everybody does leverage trading. So all the degens that are like probably don't mess around in leverage trading much. I've got to like test that platform out and see it, bro. Like every one of those people are gonna be on that platform leverage trading. It's gonna be insane, dude. It's gonna bring so much money over.
Bro, I got to look at it last night. It's probably the best UI I've ever seen in a dApp.
It's so freaking easy, bro. Like if you're a degen and you want to degen out, bro, you're gonna get on that, and in like 3 minutes you're gonna be hooked. And you're gonna, if you have like me, and you have your Apple Vision Pro on, which I wear 23 hours a day now, You'll have like 6 windows open, leverage trading. You're gonna have your shitcoin windows open. You're gonna have your charts open. You're gonna have like fucking the NBA game on, and you're just gonna be like, your kids are gonna come around. You're gonna tell them to go away and like push them out of the way. It's gonna be insane, man.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest here, right? Like, at the end of the day, like, meme coins and degens are running the game right now in this space. Like, think about how much attention meme coins and like degen focused stuff has taken over the past like year. Like, all through the bear market, what were we doing? We were shit coining. Who? Tell me you weren't shit coining during the bear market. Somebody tell me
Every
you weren't shit
single
coining.
dude. There is dudes that I know that are worth like hundreds of millions of dollars that were just shitcoining because it's fun. Like, they're just in there nonstop shitcoining. Like, guys that like last cycle would never in a million years even touch it, right? But here's one thing I hope Blast does do. I hope they do keep catering to that demographic, because it's going to be like the most powerful demographic of the whole bull run, I think, man. Like, don't knock shitcoins and you know, that community, bro. Like, that's where all the attention is. And if they kind of cater to them, and they, you know, they're open to that and kind of being known as like the degen chain too, I think that's going to be massive for them.
Yeah. I mean, we're all degens at the end of the day, right? We sit up late at night at like 3 a.m. on our phones trading on our Telegram bots. Shout out
I
to
haven't bought
Shout out
like
to
a
Tornado
regular
Blast.
altcoin in like
Huh?
in 4 months, bro. I haven't bought a real project in like 4 months. I haven't bought into a real project.
What are you calling
all
real
shit.
projects, bro? Don't just say that, bro.
No.
I believe that a lot of my
They're all-
meme coins I own are real projects. What are you
Dude,
talking about?
Dude, when I hear a meme coin says they have utility, bro, I dump that shit, bro. I'm out.
When you hear it has utility, you dump it.
The minute they say utilities come in, bro, I am gone, bro. I'm out.
That's pretty funny. I'm kind of the same way.
Hey, how many community takeovers has there been in the past, like, I'd say like 3 days?
I don't know.
I've seen about 600.
I wrote a tweet the other day.
Yeah,
last night. I was like, Solana community takeover.
I was
And it
about
like
to say,
blew
we're
up.
including Solana in that community takeover list.
Dude, that's fucking
Solana
funny.
community takeover.
Yeah.
I love like, it's so funny because like it happens so gradually, you know, like the way like the culture of meme coins and just crypto. Like, I remember the last cycle, the shit that happens now in meme coins that everyone's just okay with is so fucking ridiculous compared to like just 3 years ago. Like, there's no way in hell you would have ever thought it would have gotten to this level of like straight degens everywhere.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm curious, you know, I'm curious to see what coins actually make it out of, because there's going to be a few, right? There's going to be a couple of shit coins and like meme coins that go into the billions and like run like crazy. But I don't know, man. It's like there's so much more now, and the attention span is so short. I don't know. We'll see, right? We'll see if we actually have any like straight monsters like Shibas or anything.
oh, there's going to be for sure, bro. There's going to be some meme coins that go crazy. What I'm looking for is which one is going to be the first.
I think so too.
What's going to be the first meme coin to go to 100 million on Blast? That's going to be like a race.
But you got to yeah, exactly. Like, I think Blast is like out the gate probably in the first month. You're going to see some meme coins that just do crazy numbers, right? But like the staying power, I want to see which ones actually make it into the bull run and like turn into monsters, because it might grow outward, right? It might not be, because if you were to like take the sheer number of shit coins that are launched now compared to 3-4 years ago, it's probably like 100x what it was, or maybe 1,000x more launched.
Yeah. I mean, dude, how many? There was a crazy statistic, like something like 400 or 4,000 shitcoins are launched a day or something, like something crazy like that.
Have you ever sat on those bots and just watched like all the live pairs? Like, it's like every like 3 seconds there's a new one. Bloop, bloop.
Every day, Pinky. I do it every day.
Yeah. It's fucking ridiculous, man.
So, you know, the thing that they didn't realize is like the Blast doesn't realize is I have a horde of degens that are part of my trading group, and we go everywhere together. So Blast is definitely going to have a degen influx. So any of these meme coins or any of these like meme coins that want like real degens to come over to their project, they should probably hit me up, because we've been cultivating a group. If you guys haven't checked out our group, it's called SAF. Shitcoins are fun. We do content and bunch of degenning and trading and stuff. So if you guys haven't checked that out, just hit me up. It's a private group, but we're pretty, like, anybody that asks, I usually let them in. It's not paid or anything.
Who's a good boy?
Hey,
Yeah.
drop the group, please. Drop the group.
Huh?
He wants
You
in.
can help
He
clean
wants
up the
in.
group, please.
Yeah. Just DM me, or like, you know what? Just go with that last post. I'll tell you what. That last post I made, the one in the jumbotron, just comment under that and just say, hey, can I get into SAF, and I'll give you guys an invite.
Okay, please.
Hey,
If you
Crypto
Yeah.
can
Ninja,
hear,
if you're
yeah,
gonna be launching shit coins, you got to DM the CA early to us though.
please.
Right?
If you can, yeah, if you can hear, if
Bro,
you can hear me, man.
facts.
Gotta give us the CA early, bro. We need it early, and then we're gonna go on Tornado Blast, and we're gonna snipe, because that's what we
Yep.
do. You know what? This has been good. We've been going for an hour. I want to thank everyone that came up. I'm gonna start doing these more frequently. I'm gonna start bringing up some more guests, like different people, and I'll start thinking of different topics to talk about. Whenever there's big news, I'll try to run a space. But yeah, I'm just trying to build like community and like an outward facing kind of voice for Blast, right? Like, and it doesn't just have to be me. Like, I think everyone should start doing spaces. You know what I mean? Like, this is how we really dominate, crypto Twitter, is by doing this ourselves and like representing the chain that we all love and we want to be on, right? So if you got a big focus on Blast, like, man, everyone can do spaces, and we can all just join in and pop into each other's spaces and support each other. That's what it's all about. Like, we're at the ground level of Blast, guys. And honestly, the more work you put in right now and the more you position yourself, the better it's going to pay off. We got a bull run in front of us. Remember that. And yeah, let's just grind, be a good citizen of the chain, do things the right way, but still have fun and still be crazy. And let's just have a good time. So I appreciate everyone coming. I'm going to do these more often. If you guys want, I posted in the comments